world you are. I am in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and the time here now is about 12 a.m. No, sorry, 12 p.m. So I'm going live with this just in case there are people who are online who might want to hear this. So in South Africa, there is this controversy concerning the freedom chant and freedom song, which is the name of the song is Kill the Boer. Now, I've made a very long video about the significance of the song, the history of the song, what it means, etc. So I will link the video below this one. Okay, so if you need to find out about that, you can go there and look at it. Now, recently there was during the Human Rights Day, the EFF, they chanted and sung the song in celebration of human rights. And of course, the white people in South Africa, especially the Afrikaners, who are also called the Boer, they got totally upset over it. So like I say, if you know the history of the song, then this song is a freedom song, and it is a song that all of us non-whites used to sing and also chant during the apartheid, when we were fighting for our freedom from white supremacy, white domination, white rule. And so of course it has a very big significance for the majority of the population, the majority, okay, not the minority, the majority, because it was the minority that were the white supremacists, the white rulers, and who were dominating the non-white people. So this is a dilemma for our government, because in order to appease the outrage from the white community, because they feel threatened when they hear this chant, because the lyric "kill the Boer," or the word "kill," again, you have to go watch my other video, because I really go into very deep detail about what that means, but just for an understanding here, when the word "kill" means like end, put a stop to, and the Boer means the then apartheid regime. Okay, so when they say kill the Boer or the Afrikaner or the farmer, that means the government of the apartheid regime. It is not the person. Of course, there are some idiots who will literally think it means the person. But of course, it will be like out of 1 million people, there will be 3 of them that think this. And why I say this is because if this was true, there would be no Boer, Afrikaners, farmers left in South Africa. They would be all dead, right? Because of this chant or this song. And this song is not a call to violence, and it is not a call to any type of genocide. It was the freedom song that we all sang. And like I said, it was put an end to the white rulers in South Africa. That is what it meant. And so it is the right song to sing on Human Rights Day. So I understand that white people in South Africa feel threatened when they hear it. And it's understandable, like I said, because they are those people that we are talking about in the song. They are the white rulers and the ones who were the white oppressors and the white supremacists. It is them. So of course they will have fear because the song is directed at them. but not at them as a person, but as them who supported the apartheid regime. Now, whether it be those who are still alive today, which will be the baby boomers and the Gen Xers, it also applies to all the others, the millennials, the Gen Zs, the Gen Ys, because they are the beneficiaries of this apartheid system. And for the Gen X and the baby boomers, of course, they feel threatened, but I think, well, I know they also feel guilty because it is a reminder of their sins. So they don't want to be reminded of their sins. They want it to be swept under the carpet, like it never happened. Or it did happen, but it was such a small matter. It's a trivial issue. And for the others, the millennials, the Gen Zs, the Gen Ys, who obviously they were not participants in the apartheid regime because they were either too small or they were born after apartheid ended. They feel threatened because they are a white minority. And they know what their ancestors have done, not just during the apartheid, but since 1962. They know because, I mean, they learn history at school and they can hear when the elders talk. So they feel threatened because they know they are the recipients, the beneficiaries of the sins of their fathers. So they feel threatened. And they also now feel victimized by the song because the song is threatening them, right? So they feel they are victims. But what is happening is it's a dilemma for our government because the victims, they want the song to be banned. But our government cannot do this because if they ban the song, they are then too sweeping what happened to the non-whites. They are sweeping that under the carpet. In a way, trivializing what happened, suggesting that it is unimportant, forget about it, it's over, don't bring it up, move on. What is more important is we need to protect these new victims. Okay, you are the old victims, but you are not important. You need to now consider these new victims because they are a minority and they feel threatened. Forget about you, the majority's feelings. You only have to consider the minority's feelings. So it is a dilemma for the government because whose side does it choose? Does it go with the minority who now feel victimized and boo-hoo-hoo-hoo, crying around the world? Or do they go with the majority where this song has so much significance for them? Because with this song, this is the song that inspired the fight against the apartheid. So does majority rule or you go with minority rule? Very difficult for the government. So I can understand their dilemma. Now, my suggestion would be, because we have freedom of speech in South Africa and because it's a very significant song and chant for the majority, and because it does cause some issue for the white minority, I would suggest that the song not be banned, but the use of the song is restricted. So it's like restricted to certain types of events. Like example, this human rights event, maybe at rallies, events about the apartheid, or events where you are political campaigns, things like that. So it's restricted, which if you look at all the time when this song has been now used in 1994, it has been at these kind of events. It's not like people are randomly in the street just doing it, chanting it. And my suggestion would be, let's say it had to be done in the street because it's part of a rally, then you have to get a special permit in order to sing the song and to chant the slogans, because it forms such a big and important part of the struggle for freedom and the struggle for equal rights. It's even more than the struggle for equal rights. It was the struggle to be seen as a worthy human being, or even just as a human being. That was the whole premise of that song. So this is all I want to say about that. But let's at least agree that it is a dilemma for the government, because who does the government please in this situation, right? Okay, so thank you and have a good day.